break the curse, but now, she had to escape from there alive. Fortunately, at the last moment, the mother caught her daughter and carried her out of the ruins. After they returned to the castle, they discovered that a fierce conflict was erupting inside the castle at that moment. The reason was Mei Li's repeatedly arrogant refusals of the marriage alliance, and Mei Li had to cross the Great Hall to get to her room and fix the mural. But bringing a black bear along was clearly not feasible. The mother pointed at her daughter, because only Mei Li could prevent this disaster. After what happened in that destroyed kingdom, Mei Li realized that selfishly rejecting the marriage alliance would bring great catastrophe to the kingdom. Just as Mei Li decided to accept the marriage alliance, her mother, who had always supported the alliance, began using sign language.
And great tradition.
Mei Li couldn't believe her stubborn mother would actually change. At the same time, the sons of other tribal leaders were moved by Mei Li's speech, and they all declared they would compete fairly to win Princess Mei Li's heart. In this way, the conflict was resolved. Everyone rushed out the door to celebrate. Mei Li happily jumped in front of her mother. But just as they were about to repair the mural, the mother's animal instincts erupted again. But when her father, an expert bear hunter, noticed she was missing, he hurried to his daughter's room to check, and found Mei Li being threatened by a black bear. The father immediately drew his sword and attacked. Mei Li tried desperately to stop him but had no effect, and instead, she got her arm scratched by her mother. She even swatted her own father away with one paw. When she regained consciousness, she saw that her daughter had been hurt by her. The guilt-ridden mother wanted to return to the forest, but she was pursued by others who thought she was a real bear. Fortunately, she escaped the castle at the last second, and the father locked Mei Li in the room, then led his clansmen to the forest to hunt the black bear. The king drew his sword, intending to slay the black bear before him. In an instant, his weapon was knocked away by an arrow. The one who had shot it was none other than Princess Mei Li, who had just arrived. She tried to explain to her father that the bear was actually her mother, transformed, but her father refused to believe her. Instead, he shoved her aside and prepared to strike. At that moment, Mei Li burst forth with immense strength. Breaking free from her restraints and seizing a long sword, she courageously positioned herself in front of her mother. With her slender frame, she overpowered her father, the king. Just then, 3 bear cubs suddenly appeared nearby, and from them, the king sensed the presence of his sons. As the king began to realize something was wrong, the true demon bear emerged. The king immediately ordered an attack. Everyone present swarmed forward, but the demon bear's power was far too great.